Are we okay? We're going to fucking... We've got to do the fucking shit that we need for fucking drug abuse. No! No! Are you listening? Oh, you're gonna like this. You're really gonna fucking like this.
Sean here. We're going to talk about how Lorne's brain works. If you've ever had to try to explain this to someone with bipolar, it's very difficult because to them what they believe is very real. I'm going to use a scenario. Let's say a cookie is missing and it was Lorne's cookie. Now Lorne's going to be frustrated. All right, he's going to look for the cookie. Of course, it couldn't be his fault. So naturally, it's going to be somebody else's. Let's say he believes it's Roy who took it. Why is that important? Because yesterday, he and Roy got into an argument. And Roy got really upset, and Lorne took Roy's beer and he chucked it across the room. So now, in Lorne's head, he's got to fill in the blanks. Where's my cookie? What could have possibly happened to it? Oh, it's Roy. Because yesterday I threw his beer away and now he's getting back at me. To him, that's not a hard thing. That's not a hard scenario to put together, but you don't understand. He's made that connection. That connection has become real to him. It is his reality. So now, in his head, Roy could have been the only person to do it. It must have been Roy because he was getting back at Lorne. And so now Lorne has to confront Roy. So, when the confrontation with Roy comes about, guess what's going to happen? Anything that Roy says, he is going to see as a lie and nothing more than defending himself because he doesn't want Lorne to find out that he's the one who took the cookie. Now, I'm going to be real with you and I'm going to ask you a question. I want you to be honest with me. How angry do you think Lorne is going to get if he thinks that Roy legitimately stole something of his? I'm guessing really, really angry. He gets angry over the smallest things. And with Roy, we know how angry he gets with Roy. And Roy, he can bully. So he's going to pull his chest out. He's going to scream, "Bah, you're not 10. He's going to go mental. And Roy's going to pay the price for Lorne's bipolar. But it doesn't stop there. Because Lorne needs validation. You've seen it, you know. Tell me you love me. Tell me you love my cock, as he says to Casey. He needs validation. So you've seen it with all the catfish women. He has to call somebody else and tell them that Roy stole his cookie, that he was doing it to get back with his beer, because he needs someone to go, "Oh man, that sucks. Okay, it's real." Or he needs someone to go, "Oh yeah, that makes sense, man. That totally sounds like something Roy would do." Guess what? His bipolar imaginary world is now solidified because someone else validated it. A bipolar guy with obsessive love disorder that leads to relationship OCD and spousal paranoia. I want you to understand the path that his brain takes and why everything is a leap in Lorne logic to him. Think about, "You're fucking cheating on me. That's why you had your mom answer the goddamn phone." All it takes for him is to go, "Okay, one fact. Okay, her mom answered the phone. I expected her to answer, but her mom answered. And the only reason you have a mom answer is because you're out on a date." He's still in junior high. Now, I don't know if that's true. I'm just giving it as an example for how I think this guy's brain works, if it does work at all. The call where there's no sound at all in the room, and Lorne is certain there's a guy sitting next to Winnie, putting his legs up on her lap. That call is very difficult to listen to, and I've talked about it before. But all it takes is one little thought, one little spark, just something that he can draw a line from point A to point B to make it real. That way his paranoia and his insecurities are justified. If you know someone like this, if you know someone who, say you know the situation, you know that the dogs ate the cookie, right? Lorne would never think that because something is always a slight to him. Something is always an attack on him. It's never something harmless, as you've seen. Now, eventually, Lorne may find the crumbs on the floor and go, oh, but he's not going to apologize to Roy. Maybe a couple months down the line, yeah, man, you know that cookie? You know the one I punched you in the face about? Yeah, man, that was actually the dog, man. Daggone. But I'm telling you this. You may know somebody like this. And even when they're wrong, because this is what's going to happen. When they're wrong and they find out they're wrong, if they're not willing to say, I'm sorry to you, leave. If they're always saying, I'm sorry, leave. It's not worth sticking around. Even if you think you love them, you can't help them through this. They're going to have to get the help they need, and it's going to take a long time for them to get out of that. Believe me, I know. When you let something go untreated, it takes a long while to get out of reacting the way you would usually do. Your patterns. You've gotten me out of a lot of patterns. Name one. Oh, I can't remember now, but you asked me 2 to 3 years down the line. I don't know. What an idiot. But that's just my warning to you, and that's how a bipolar person's brain works. And if you think you're going to get an apology, because like I said, everything's a perceived slight, they're going to remember, oh, this all started because this wasn't my fault. Somebody else did this, so I don't have to apologize to anybody. They made me feel like this. Anyway, that's me. Just wanted to make a quick video on Saturday. I love you guys. Please, somebody stream tonight. Please subscribe. Please share. I'll talk to you in the next one.
What?